I'm pleased to welcome you to the University of the Incarnate Word's State of the University presentation from the Mabee Library's historic Special Collections room on our Broadway campus. Since our founding, UIW has been a place of transformational education. Our mission has called us to shape concerned and enlightened citizens who are prepared to apply their education and enact positive change. That work now spans 3 centuries and countless evolutions. Our university, once a small women's college housed entirely in one building, now stretches over 11 schools and colleges in San Antonio, with 9 locations in Texas, 2 campuses in Mexico, a European Studies Center, and a global online program. Academic programs have grown along with the changing needs of our students and of the world, and now number more than 150 majors, minors, and concentrations at the undergraduate and graduate levels. We count more than 10,000 learners globally across all schools at every level from K through 12 through graduate programs, and nearly 1,300 full-time employees who serve our students across our Texas campuses. We've grown in so many ways over 140 years. These changes, large and small, have made us who we are today, and who we are as a university unlike any other: dynamic, agile, multifaceted, and forward-thinking. Guided by our strategic plan and 8 strategic priorities, we have worked intentionally and diligently to strengthen our institution academically, financially, structurally, spiritually, and reputationally. In doing so, we ready ourselves for the challenges and opportunities of the future and on transformations yet to come. The road ahead for higher education is complex and fast-changing. The pandemic has accelerated the arrival of issues once considered far off on the horizon and introduced new, unforeseen challenges for colleges and universities nationwide. Fluctuating attitudes toward the value of a university education, shifting preferences in course delivery methods, and COVID's lasting impact on students' physical, mental, and financial well-being are just some of the issues facing institutions and those they serve. At the same time, we're all managing external pressures from inflation and economic stressors. The past 3 years have tested our resolve and our stamina, but our community has come together again and again to respond to the needs of our times in new, innovative, and resourceful ways, much as we have since our founding by the Sisters of Charity of the Incarnate Word. In these changing times, the role of the Catholic University remains as important as ever. In his remarks to Catholic University leaders, Pope Francis called on our institutions to prepare creative and responsible leaders who are proponents of the common good, and to become places that pursue solutions for civil and cultural progress. UIW is this place. We do more than ready students for careers. We embolden them to find solutions to our world's pressing issues. We inspire their compassion and encourage them to recognize the presence of God in others. We champion their innovative ideas, and we strengthen their resolve to succeed in all that they do. This transformation begins in our learning spaces. Undergraduate students build upon a strong foundation of liberal arts and humanities. Graduate and health professions students enter our halls with a tenacious resolve to elevate their skill sets and expand their understanding. Adult learners bring their life experience to their studies, enriching their learning. Throughout their journeys, students flourish under the guidance of faculty who inspire them to consider new possibilities and challenge them to ask bigger questions. Cutting-edge faculty-led research is underway across UIW. Whether in the sciences, education, or healthcare, faculty are leading investigations into some of the most critical issues in their fields and creating opportunities for students to take part. Pharmaceutical research focused on improving medication has the potential to save lives in the developing world. Action research engages families with high care needs and supports their growth into becoming their own best advocates. And optometric research examines solutions for the visually impaired. Faculty are also working on research that addresses health disparities in underserved populations, diabetic kidney disease, cybersecurity, sustainability, and many more subjects, as they also encourage students along their journeys of discovery. These are just a few examples of the incredible work taking place. We welcome new academic leaders with strong visions for their schools and divisions. UIW's School of Osteopathic Medicine welcomed Dr. John Pham, a leading educator and award-winning physician and mentor. Dr. Javier Clevere began as the Dean of the College of Humanities, Arts, and Social Sciences, bringing with him a deep background in innovative leadership. In the Office of Research and Graduate Studies, new Dean Dr. Mark Nyland was selected to oversee graduate programs, research efforts, and the new Sponsored Programs Office. With the retirement of Dr. Barbara Aranda Naranjo, we began a nationwide search for our next Vice President of Academic Affairs and Provost. This spring, we announced the conclusion of our search and the selection of Dr. Farrell Webb. Dr. Webb will work to strengthen our academic offerings even more, find new opportunities, and establish pathways that support our Cardinals' journeys to advanced degrees. We continue to develop new programs that ready students for career success in our fast-growing region. The future of work is increasingly dynamic, integrating the strengths of the humanities, global perspectives, and technical fluency. New and developing academic programs such as a Master of Science in Data Analytics and Doctor of Occupational Therapy prepare students to fill rising needs for exceptional professionals throughout the U.S. The online Master of Game Development supports a sharp international rise in gaming and graphics professions. And a new film concentration in communication arts prepares students for the rapidly growing field of film production. Academic partnerships offer students valuable career preparation. In UIW's Autonomous Vehicles Lab, students use drone technology to support operations and power line safety for its partner, CPS Energy. And future educators in UIW's teacher education program benefit from a partnership with Meadow Creek Elementary School that allows them to shadow established teachers. More and more, UIW is becoming an incubator of innovation. In 2022, the Beckendorf Family Center for Innovation and Global Entrepreneurship opened in the HEB School of Business and Administration. As a hub of entrepreneurial thinking for all of UIW, students, faculty, staff, and alumni, the center supports new business ideas and offers experiential activities. It is also the new home of the Startup Challenge that allows aspiring student entrepreneurs from our US and Mexico campuses the opportunity to develop their business plans while competing for startup funding. As an institution of global scholarship, we foster international exchange and perspectives. UIW Campus Bajío in Irapuato offers dual degrees in fields like engineering, nutrition, marketing, and more that are recognized in the US and Mexico. Campus Bajío has also partnered with academic peers and the state government in promoting civic and democratic values. This year, Centro Universitario Incarnate Word in Mexico City celebrates their 20th anniversary. CIW was our first campus in Mexico and has since grown and changed in countless ways. It has also earned accolades for its programs. Among the most recent are designations as a socially responsible university and as one of the best universities in Mexico. UIW's Liza and Jack Lewis III Center of the Americas launched new initiatives intent on promoting better relations and understanding across the hemisphere. Principal among them was the inaugural Leaders of the Americas Speaker Series lecture by Vicente Fox, 62nd President of Mexico. During his visit, I was proud to sign a memorandum of collaboration between UIW and Centro Fox, ushering in new possibilities for our two institutions. In October, the Lewis Center presents their second speaker in this series, Nobel Peace Prize laureate and Indigenous rights champion Rigoberta Menchú. We have also seen the return of global travel as students re-engage in study abroad opportunities with our 140 sister schools on 6 continents. International education has also been enhanced by virtual learning. Our global online program, designed to open UIW's doors to learners in Latin America, continued to develop, introducing 2 new master's degrees and graduating its first cohort of students. As we create new academic opportunities, we're also working to enhance support for our students and meet their changing needs. In fall 2022, we launched UIW Access, a new program that provides students with select course material in digital or printed formats, improving accessibility and eliminating much of the need to buy books a la carte. In its first semester, UIW Access served more than 3,500 students, providing upwards of 25,000 ebooks, textbooks, and other materials. First-generation students make up nearly 30% of our student population. To better support their journeys, UIW's Office of Student Success has launched the Somos Unidos One Word project. This new multifaceted effort offers professional development for faculty and staff to better serve first-generation students, while also offering learning experiences to the students and their parents. Student wellness and mental health have taken on new significance in recent years. UIW's Health Services team, led by Medical Director Dr. Shaylin Reddig, is working to increase awareness of behavioral health resources through targeted outreach and special events. In partnership with university schools and departments, the team is helping destigmatize need and creating more gateways for student care. We see the results of all these efforts in our recognitions and honors, but the real proof of our success lies in our students. Over this last year, Cardinals have proudly represented their university and earned many notable honors along the way. A team of 5 finance students advised by Dr. Jose Moreno finished first in North America and third in the world in the Bloomberg Global Trading Challenge. UIW's ethics team qualified for a spot in the National Ethics Tournament. Add to this record-breaking awards for the student-run UIW TV and the theater department. The results of the year's licensure exam for health professional students illustrates the excellence of their professional preparation and their tremendous work ethic. Service learning is also a fundamental part of the UIW student experience. Guided by their faculty, students discover the impact of applying their education in service of others. Health profession students embarked on medical missions in the US and internationally that offered care to the underserved. Accounting students assisted low-income families with their tax filings, and interior design students helped build a home for those in need through Habitat for Humanity. Student athletes excelled in the classroom, in serving their community, and in competition. In addition to 5 conference championships and the Southland Conference Commissioner's Cup, Cardinals brought home academic honors and the Southland Strong Community Service Award. After graduation, our alumni continue learning and growing, building on the success they found at UIW. This year, recent graduates were recognized for excellence in clinical teaching, medical residencies, and business. Furthering our mission is at the heart of all that we do. 2 of our 8 strategic priorities emphasize our connection to our spiritual heritage and commitment to our faith tradition. Significant progress has been made towards strengthening our Catholic identity and creating a culture of encounter. University Mission and Ministry is working collaboratively with the Office of Research and Graduate Studies on Breaking Bread, a series on Catholic social teaching that encourages us to reach out and build community. DEI circles invite students, faculty, and staff to engage in important dialogue and action on issues related to diversity, equity, and inclusion, such as racial justice and allyship. The Etling Center for Civic Leadership and Sustainability launched a series of talks, or pláticas, that welcome our community to have respectful discussions on critical social issues. We also continue to form collaborations with our peer-sponsored ministries of the Sisters of Charity of the Incarnate Word. One of our most recent endeavors is moving forward with the ambitious Spirit Reach project, which will connect our neighboring ministries via green space along the San Antonio River to its source at the Blue Hole, honoring its spiritual and cultural significance. Investing in the future of our university by improving our infrastructure is a critical part of our strategic plan. Multiple physical and digital infrastructure projects are underway and span our campuses. The largest and most complex project is the multi-phase renovation of Founders Hall, a 350,000 square foot, 8-story building on 10 acres that extends our historic Broadway campus. With many of the most significant pandemic-related delays behind us, we move forward with our vision for a space that brings together multiple disciplines, international collaboration, and service to students. The next phases of the project include much of the heavy construction work that will ensure a modern experience while paying homage to its historic character. We've also opened the doors of our Student Welcome Center, designed to be a one-stop shop for prospective students to learn more about becoming a Cardinal. Located in the Student Engagement Center, the Welcome Center is a quick walk from the new Starbucks and another newly completed project, the Dubuis Residence Hall. Our oldest hall became our newest in 2022 when its doors opened to reveal a completely renovated space with beautiful natural light and modern technology. 2022 also ushered in many improvements to our digital infrastructure, the most significant being the conclusion of a 2-year system-wide move to the Canvas Learning Management System, which included the migration of thousands of courses and hundreds of hours of training for faculty. With more options and a streamlined interface, Canvas elevated the user experience and for the first time connected all campuses in the US and Mexico through a central learning platform. Realizing our ambitious vision requires belief and investment in our great potential. Our alumni, friends, employees, and families know the value of a UIW education and what we make possible for students. In the last year, we've been honored to receive notable gifts that supported the work of our faculty in new ways and helped keep students on the path to graduation. UIW employees are among the most dedicated supporters. Not only do they work on behalf of our students every day, but they also contribute to scholarships and initiatives through the Employee Campaign and our annual Day of Giving. Their collective impact makes a tangible difference in the lives of our students. At the end of fall 2022, we celebrated the close of the Their Journey, Your Legacy capital campaign that in 5 years raised more than $100 million. While the campaign supports every area of UIW, the largest amounts went to support programs and faculty development, followed by student scholarships, infrastructure improvements, and other areas. As we strive to do more for our students, we work to do the same for our dedicated employees. To help meet the demands and changing expectations of the modern workforce, we've instituted new approaches and benefits that offer important flexibility. In 2022, we were named a Great College to Work For by the Chronicle of Higher Education for the 14th consecutive year. The honor recognizes universities for work in such areas as job satisfaction, professional development, and shared governance, among several other areas. This is yet another illustration of our institutional commitment to the people who make us great. Ours is a remarkable university of faith and education. Since our founding, we have faced change and challenges and have persevered, growing and evolving with the needs of our students and the needs of the world to become the global system that we are today. Sister Margaret Patrice Slattery, longtime president of then Incarnate Word College, wrote in her book, Promises to Keep, that through many years of change, it is the mission that administrators and faculty have held fast to and worked to preserve. What Incarnate Word College is today is not the result of any single development in any single period of its history. Neither is it the work of any one professor or administrator, although some persons have made distinctive contributions to its history. Rather, it is the sum total of all of the contributions of all of the students, faculty, staff, administration, trustees, alumni, and benefactors. Each one has left an imprint on the college. Each one has been part of the development of the spirit and the continuity of mission. As Sister Margaret Patrice so eloquently wrote, "We are who and what we are today because of our people, because of your ingenuity, creativity, boldness, courage, and dedication. Because of you, the state of our university is agile, resilient, and responsive." I close our State of the University address today in gratitude to you, the members of our UIW family. You are our faculty, students, staff, friends, and alumni all over the world. Thank you for what you have brought to our mission and for the imprint you leave on our institution. To our beloved Sisters of Charity of the Incarnate Word, thank you for the gifts of our mission and charism for which we will forever be grateful. Thank you for making us the great institution that we are today and for leading us to become even greater tomorrow. Praise be the Incarnate Word.